Let's take a look at the richest Alright Zero Dawn player that has over 3 million shards and the best gear and mods. It's really super impressive. So share your congrats in the comments down below and don't forget to hit the like button. There is a new record. 1 month ago I did a video on Straga, the player that hit 1 million shards in Alright Zero Dawn. Still really impressive, but now there is a new record by X2 Rising. As you see right here, he got 3,088 shards after almost 500 hours of playing. He made 300,000 shards in less than 24 hours. So before we take a look at the loadout and the best gear and mods he got, let's take a look at how he made so much money first. And yes, just like Straga, he did it by killing a ton of machines. The rock breakers in particular were the victim to get to this milestone. X2 Rising killed 4,178 rock breakers. And yeah, that's an awful freaking lot. He killed even more watchers, 4,365. Poor things. But back to the rock breakers, because how he handles those scary machines is super interesting. So, of course, he goes to the rock breaker side, kills them, then goes back to a campfire nearby, goes back to the rock breaker side and repeat. But how he kills them, like 2 of them in around the 25 seconds, around the 12 seconds each, it's really insane. So what he does first is line up 2 freeze arrows with his Lodge Warbow to freeze them instantly, and then switch over to the Sharpshot bow to do some hits with 448 each. But what's happening now is super interesting. So when the rock breaker goes under the ground, he switches over to his Shadow Hunter bow with hardpoint arrows, already 3 lined up, ready to go, and then he hits the weak spot on the rock breaker, like the component on the back, dealing almost 1800 damage and killing it instantly. X2 Rising switched it up a little bit for the second rock breaker, still freezing it, but then using the Lodge Blast Sling with some blast bombs to bring it down. And when the rock breaker goes under the ground, he picks his Shadow Hunter bow again, lines up 3 hardpoint arrows, and bomb, another dead rock breaker. We are like 25 seconds further. It's really insane. What caught my eye is that he needed 2 freeze arrows to freeze a rock breaker, something that takes me 3 arrows because I don't have the same freezing mods on the Lodge Warbow as X2 Rising. So let's take a look at his gear and mods, starting with the Lodge Warbow. So here we see the best freezing mods in the game, 50% on each. But what's even more impressive is the Shadow Sharpshot bow with also 3 50% mods, but this time for damage. And they also all have 33% handling in there as well, so for a faster reload, giving you a 150% damage increase and 99% handling. So that makes this weapon like super deadly. I think that this is the best like way you can mod your Shadow Sharpshot bow. But this weapon was not used for the finishing blow. That was the Shadow Hunter bow. As we see here, the full damage is increased with some handling and tier extra mods as well. So you might ask, why is he using the hardpoint arrows and not the Shadow Sharpshot bow that probably deals more damage? Well, it's not needed, and the hardpoint arrows are like way less expensive because they of course don't require wires. While the Shield Weaver and the Shadow Stalwart heavy armors are better outfits, he simply prefers the Karja Silk heavy outfit with 3 mods on it. And like I said in many videos, the best mods for the vents, since the elemental resistance are kinda useless, are the resist range attack weaves and of course the resist melee attack. So that's what he also got, resist range attacks with also some little resist melee attacks, then a resist melee with some resist ranged, and then also the best stealth mod with some melee resistance as well. On the other end though, as you see in the footage, he's not getting hit at all. So these mods, yeah, you don't really need them. You could just use a green freaking armor and still be fine. While the rock breakers were the fastest to get to the 3 million shards, he also butchered a lot of Thunderjaw, and with butcher I really mean that. Here he shoots off a Revenger's cannon and he used it on the Thunderjaw that he throws with 4 arrows. Takes me 5 with full freezing mods. He already opened the weak spot and he thought, okay, let's go. I think he's already dead now, but yeah, you can of course keep shooting. Again, congratulations to X2 Rising. Another side note is that he was playing on the normal difficulty. Of course, Straga, that hit the 1 million shards, was playing on the very hard difficulty. So that takes a little bit longer, but still, it's really impressive nevertheless for both of them, of course. But now the new record is 3 million shards. Again, Gorilla, make some armor or outfit or whatever to buy for 3 million shards. Just to show your appreciation of the guys that are putting so much time and effort into making these awesome milestones happen. Send your congratulations in the comments down below. Subscribe for everything Horizon Zero Dawn. Like the video if you did. And thanks X2 Horizon for letting me use your footage. I will speak to you guys next time. And goodbye.